Hey, so family, so there's somebody in your energy, okay, that is upset with you for choosing to heal. I was getting this energy last night. When I get certain thoughts and certain energies, I decide to write a poem on it. I wrote a poem about this last night because somebody is upset for you withdrawing your energy and moving forward, okay? You choosing to do the work, right? And it's like this person is experiencing a lot of, conflict within, okay, because they are so resistant to change, because they are choosing not to answer the call. This person is experiencing a lot of lack of control within, a lot of lack of direction, a lot of aggression, okay. And what we have to realize is when somebody holds all of that conflict within themselves, that is the same energy that you exert outwardly, okay. So if you aren't doing the work, you aren't healing, you are choosing not to answer the call, everything it is that you are feeling is because of your doing. It's not because of what somebody else is doing to you, especially if you know that you aren't doing the work. So this is not a message about energy manipulation. Nobody is manipulating this person's energy, right? This person is just simply resistance to change. They don't want to do the work, right? It's like something is being presented to them right in front of their face, right? But they're choosing to look past it because they're so disconnected with self. This is why they're experiencing all of this this negativity or this aggression, okay, or this anxiety or this feeling of being overwhelmed, okay? And it's because at one point they were very codependent on your energy, and now that they don't have your energy to feed off, collective, it's like they're realizing these things, right? Now it's like they're seeing things for really what it is, okay? And this is keeping them to be stuck in the cycle. You chose to break out of that cycle, meanwhile that they are stuck in this cycle, collective. You're somebody that's experiencing a lot of new beginnings, okay? I'm seeing somebody who basically had blind faith, okay? With this adventure, you chose to step out on faith, okay? You didn't know how things was going to turn out, but you know that there needed to be some change, so you decided to go in, do the work, and do the healing. That's what you just decided to do, collective. And because you decided to do that, it's like somebody is feeling a little bit betrayed. They're feeling like you betrayed them because you chose to look out for yourself. It's not making any sense. It's like they see you as a person that's very disloyal, okay, because you chose to look out for you. Okay, this person could be feeling very incomplete. Like I said, they feel like there's no closure because you just up and took your energy and went about your business, went about your way, right? I see you experiencing a lot of breakthroughs. You have new ideas it is that you're acting upon. Meanwhile, this person feels like that's very unfair. Okay, it's like they're holding on to some type of guilt or dishonesty within themselves, wanting to place the blame. So it's like a lack of accountability, okay? Wanting to place the blame on somebody outside of them because they're choosing not to do the work, right? So it's like, oh well, I can't be in the wrong, so it has to be this other person. Okay, this is somebody that's very selfish, okay? I'm telling you, somebody who's very manipulative and very controlling, okay? And it's like they like to play mind games. This is the only power it is that they hold, that they possess. And it's to play these mind games, and it's to project onto you, all right? And that's what it is that they want to do. It's like somebody, yes, they have the desire to reconcile. They want you, the desire to make amends, collective, but they don't have the desire to change and to do the work. All right, so it literally will be the same shit with this person, okay? And it's because they have this conflict within, which is why they have this conflict with others, okay? So you have to think about it as within, so without. So if this person has a whole bunch of conflict within, then that's exactly what they're going to be exerting outward, okay? And it's because you're choosing not to do the work. So how do you think that you can come around and be in union or be in collaboration with other people and you're not even doing what you have to do for yourself? Ashe, it starts within. It starts with yourself. And I'm saying that's what that person just fails to realize, right? It's like they are someone that's afraid of the unknown, so they don't want to take that route, okay? But meanwhile, being envious of you, being jealous of you because you chose to do the work, it makes no sense. We all hold the same 24 hours in a day, right? 365 in a year. So you have the same opportunity as me to get on the right track, to get into alignment with these things. You feel like you have a lack of support because you're not in alignment with the support it is that you want. Okay? You're somebody that's not you, collective, they are somebody that's very devious. Like I said, all I see is manipulation, control. Somebody who's used to having this control over people it is that don't know themselves, or people that don't know the power it is that they hold. And it's like they know that they can no longer pull the wool over your eyes, so this is making them feel like you are betraying them. You are betraying them, collective, because they can no longer pull the wool over your eyes. Make that make sense. It makes no sense at all, okay? So I don't know who this is in your energy, but continue to do what it is that you're doing. Like I said, I felt like the only reason why this came out is because this person does have the desire to reconcile, to reach out, but understand that this person is definitely choosing not to do the work. Okay, they're definitely stuck in these same cycles, okay? And they're not interested in breaking it at the time. They're experiencing some type of negative, they're in a negative space in their life, collective, and it's like they're needing some of your energy to feed off of. And best believe people can feel when you call your power back and when you pull your energy back in, because they have nothing to feed off anymore. And it's like somebody is needing that, and instead of doing the work, they just want to use yours. They want to feed off of your light source, right? So that's what I'm seeing. And this basically feels like it's kind of in connection with the read that I just posted of somebody having the desire to reconcile. You have new prospects, but then you have these exes, these old friends, these old family members that want to pop back up, right? And it's like they're in the past for a reason, because you are no longer in alignment with each other. Okay, so it's like some things had to change. You are not in alignment, okay? And if these people really wanted to be in good graces with you, then they would do the work. They would do the healing. They would try to be where it is that you are at. They would try to vibe on that same level. But because they're choosing not to do that, this person doesn't want to see good for themselves. They just want to take shortcuts. That's exactly what it is. It's like, I want to take a shortcut and I don't have the time to work on myself, so I'm going to use this person's energy. Miss me with it. All right, but that's what I'm picking up out here, collective. Take it how it resonates, okay? I'm sending you all peace, love, light, okay? Like I always say, power and protection. Ashe.